First, park as close as possible to the house, as you have to unload heavy equipment. Check in on your mobile application and verify which is the correct property, for example, via house number or GPS. In case of any issue, for example, a locked door, wrong PIN, or the presence of pets, call the customer and if unsuccessful, immediately call the field manager. If the customer is present, greet them and explain that you will be edging, blowing, and mowing the yard. Do not conduct any additional work that the customer might request. If needed, you can inform them that for additional services, they should visit the store website. Inspect the property to see what is needed: edge, blow, mow, or all. Then check which lawns are mowable. For a lawn to be mowable, it should require less than 3 steps from street level to access, must not require more than 2 minutes of cleanup time, and must not be muddy. Some moisture is okay. If the lawn is not mowable, do not perform any task. Prior to performing any service of the edge, blow, mow, or EBM, put on safety equipment. Unload the edger from the van and carefully close the van door behind you. If this is the first visit of the day, warm up the machine, 3 to 5 seconds on standby or chalk. Verify that the cord of the edger has the required length. To achieve this, knock gently the machine on the lawn or softscape so the spoon clicks. Continue doing this until you hear the cords hitting the orange plastic part. Then keep operating the edger until the sound stops. Your cord is now at the correct length. Identify all areas to be edged. You will edge 3 types of areas. 1. The perimeter of lawns with enough grass or lawns with scattered vegetation. 2. Areas around small structures, like rock or ornamental gardens, trees, pipes, and roots in the middle of the lawn. 3. All the other areas where the lawnmower cannot go easily. To edge, you must change the position of the edger. Hold it vertically if the lawn is bordering hardscape like cement, tiles, or stone. Hold it at a 45-degree angle if the lawn is bordering softscape like mulch or dirt or stepping stones. Hold it flat if the lawn is bordering softscape with short plants, pipes, or electrical boxes or tree roots. Start the edger by pulling the cord. While edging, walk at a normal pace. Make sure to always face forward and walk forward. As you walk, make sure to avoid and work around obstacles like sprinklers, lamps, delicate plants, and hard-to-move furniture. Replicate the process to all the areas requiring edging, both in the front and backyard. Clean up the machine and load into the van. Unload the blower from the van and carefully close the van door behind you. If this is the first visit of the day, warm up the machine, 3 to 5 seconds on standby or chalk. Prior to blowing, look around for items that should not get blown, for example, toys or pillows. Remove these items if it takes less than 2 minutes. If it will take longer, blow around the items and notify your field manager. There are 3 areas you need to blow. 1. All hardscape, for example, walkways, patios, and driveways, especially close to the house. 2. Artificial grass. 3. Visible and easily accessible softscape, for example, mulch, dirt, and gravel. Avoid heavy vegetation and/or planting beds or not visible areas. Depending on the area and the amount of leaves, you will need to follow a different blowing technique. Always blow in the same direction as wind flow. For hardscape with few leaves or little debris, blow all debris onto the lawn that will be mowed, if it is close. Or create a pile in open space, either with circular or straight moves. For hardscape with a lot of leaves or debris, blow in circular movements, aiming to gather debris in one spot, ideally a corner or close to the lawn, and create piles. For patios and hardscape areas close to the house, blow directly to the house wall or door or window so that the air pushes the debris back, aiming to push the debris to the open hardscape areas. For a softscape with very few leaves, you can ignore. For softscape, where there are a lot of leaves or debris, blow in circular movements a bit higher so that you don't damage the softscape, aiming to gather the debris in one spot. Replicate for all areas, both in the front and backyard. In case of strong wind, do not spend much time recreating the piles. Clean up the machine, but do not load it into the van, as you might need it later. Unload the rake and black bin from the van. Carefully rake the piles of debris that are on the hardscape or softscape. Do not rake debris on the lawn unless it cannot be picked up by a lawnmower, for example, fruit. Tip: if the piles are too large or heavy, use 2 rakes in one hand for additional resistance. Pick up all the piles of debris from the front and backyard with a rake and put it in your black bin. Once the black bin is full, or at the end of cleanup, empty the bin in the customer's green trash can. Unload the lawnmower from the van and carefully close the van door behind you. If this is the first visit of the day, warm up the machine, 3 to 5 seconds on standby or chalk. Evaluate which type of lawnmower you have. Is it black or silver? If you have the black one, called the Honda Commercial, ensure the cutting length of the lawnmower for all wheels is at setting 4. If it's silver, ensure the cutting length for all wheels is at setting 3. Identify all mowable areas and approach the first piece of lawn for mowing. Follow this process. 1. Place the machine on the edge of the lawn, facing towards the lawn. If there are steps to climb, lean the machine on the back wheels and push upwards. 2. Turn on the machine by pulling the cord. 3. Engage the blade by pushing up the metal bar while pressing the yellow safety button. 4. Press the other metal bar, smaller, to activate the engine and follow the mower. Then mow the lawn. Start with the perimeter and mow the area exactly behind the edge lawn for all sides. Then, start on one corner and move straight across the longer side of the lawn. Once you reach the end, reposition the machine facing the opposite direction by lifting the front wheels and repeat. Tip: you can easily identify which part of the lawn you've already mown by checking the wheel marks on the grass. As you walk, make sure to avoid any obstacles like sprinklers, lamps, hard-to-move furniture, and tree roots. Replicate in the front and backyard. When finished, or when the machine does not suck mowed grass anymore, open the machine on the lawn and empty the bag into the customer's green trash can. Clean the machine, for example, do a quick blow, and load into the van. Safely secure all equipment prior to departure. Blow any remaining debris onto the lawn or softscape, aiming to clean up all hardscape.